just been sitting here working on this blanket pattern that hopefully will be released in a couple of months. It's super easy, super mindless. I'm really enjoying working on it. It's just the squishiest texture, and I'm crocheting this with Lime Brand Color Theory. Don't know the color, don't remember the color, but this is my first time crocheting with Color Theory and I'm really enjoying it. I am in the fall mood. This time of year makes me so happy. Like, the last 4 months of the year are my favorite months of the year. Like, they're the burr months. I'm just so excited for fall. I feel like filming my fall project plans video, which I will have linked down below, that really just put me in the mood for fall. I've started working on a couple of fall designs, and I went to Joann's yesterday, picked up a couple more autumnal decor pieces. I'm planning on going to Hobby Lobby probably next week and seeing what they have, because I was kind of disappointed in Joann's selections. Out of the big 3 craft stores here in the US, Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, I'm a Joann's girly, but I was just not impressed. And I don't know if they've sold out of a lot of stuff, but I have seen people do hauls at Hobby Lobby, and I feel like they just have a better selection of fall things. So I really want to go to Hobby Lobby next week and probably see what I can find there. But I just love this season, and as you saw earlier, I made a bucket list, and here's my piece of advice for feeling accomplished and actually doing things on your bucket list, because I feel like in the past I always will make a bucket list and then I never do anything. So in my opinion, the key to actually feeling accomplished and feel like you did festive fall things is to keep it super duper reasonable. So most of the things on my list, and I added some other things after I filmed it too, are very manageable and things that I know that I will already be doing at some point in the season. So like making pumpkin bread, I need to finish my folklore cardigan, or knitting a pair of fall socks, going on a fall walk, just super duper easy things. And then I did include some other activities like candle making and going to an apple orchard on there, and those are things that I already have plans for. I actually did the candle making last night, which was so fun. Of course, you know I did a fall scent with my candle, so if you already have plans, put them on the list, because then you'll just feel even more accomplished afterwards. And then it's just fun to look back and remember, oh yeah, I did do a lot of fall festive things. So you saw me a little bit yesterday working on this pumpkin basket. I sent a picture of this to a friend and I said, please be honest with me. I sent her a picture of my inspo and this, and I was like, be honest with me, what are your thoughts about this? Like, how's the shaping and all of that? And she was like, it's cute, but it does look like a fat pear. And she's not wrong, it does look like a fat pear. So I want to make another one. I don't want to rip this one out yet, just because I want to compare my next version with this one, but I do want to go back, look at the photo, and look at the rows I did, and maybe change a couple of things just so that I can change the shape of it. I also want to figure out how to use the yarn, because I love using the yarn to create the, I don't know, the indents in the like pumpkins that I make in the past. Normally I'll stuff them and then I'll use the thread, or not the thread, the yarn, to like create the indents with the like that with the yarn. But obviously since it's not stuffed, I can't, like, it'll collapse. So I was thinking that I could thread it just so it's like that, and just adding that line there I feel like could help make it look more like a pumpkin. I also purchased, whoa, That is so bright on screen. It is not that bright in person. I purchased some more yarn, and I cannot believe how bright that is. This is Spice. It is definitely showing up more red on camera, but it's just a rusty orange red color. So hopefully this color will look more pumpkin-y, is the goal. So the next one I make, I'm gonna test it in this yarn to see how it looks, and hopefully I can make something that resembles more of a pumpkin than a fat pear. I am a bubbly girly. I love their drinks, and I just saw this brand new flavor, Belani Bliss, at Walmart the other day, and it is so good, you guys. Like, I think that this is my new favorite flavor. So this is the homestead blanket. I will have the free pattern link down below. It's one of my designs. And not only do I love the colors and I love the design, it is the perfect size blanket for me. It's not too big, but I feel like I can snuggle up in it and still be really cozy. So I've been basing the mossy blanket size based on this blanket. So when I first started, I did the number of chains that would kind of go across. I didn't really think about this, but it did shrink a little bit. You can kind of see on the sides. It doesn't quite go to the ends. I feel like it was slightly longer. I kind of forgot that these types of stitches will kind of shrink in on itself, but I'm not too concerned about it. I might add a border. I haven't decided because I do really like kind of how the raw edge looks. Just kind of like how that raw edge looks. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I have not pulled out the blanket in a while. So I decided to bring it out so I can just kind of see lengthwise how I'm doing, and I'm almost halfway done, which is exciting, but it's also a tad bit discouraging thinking about I've been working on this blanket for now a week and a half, almost non-stop, and I'm only about halfway. So we can kind of see if I can get some more work done on it. But this is where we are at with the mossy blanket. And the last little project update for this vlog is this pumpkin basket. I don't know. I reworked the shaping and I'm really happy with this specific shaping, but I just don't know how I feel about the lid, and I don't know if I'll be able to get the lid to fit, because obviously like it needs, I feel like it needs to be not quite as what's the word, it needs to be almost smaller, but then if you make it too small then it's just gonna fall into the basket. So I don't know. I think it's such a cute idea, but it's also one of those things. I mean, I guess that looks better. That actually looks a lot better. It's always going to have some sort of ridge thing. Like, it's not going to be this completely seamless basket, which I'm okay with, but I don't know. I I'm not mad about that. I don't hate that actually. And then if I add the little stem, that could be cute. So I might work on this a little bit more today. I just don't know how much work or effort I want to put into it, again, just because I have the blanket that needs to get done as soon as possible. So I don't know how much time I should devote to trying to rework this. I might just give it this one go, and if not, then I might scrap it for next year possibly. So we shall see. But I think it would be so cute, but I don't know how I feel about it though. I can't decide if I like it or not. So we'll see. There may not be a pattern coming for this, because if I don't like it and if I don't love it, I'm not going to release the pattern, because that's just not me as a designer. So we'll see. We'll see if I do something or if I make it a project for next year. Oops. But anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying all of the fall festivities and that you are just soaking in the best season of the year. And I hope you all have a lovely and cozy day.